These moments define who we are. Here at BD, we innovate and engineer gear for people who live for these moments.
Barn to Feed is committed to the single, simple goal of creating the world's best wool socks by exclusively using an all-American recipe, U.S. materials, U.S. manufacturing, and U.S. workers.
When you're walking and hiking on back roads and streets, make sure the socks you're wearing are Farm to Feed.
Because the climb up is as important as the turns on the way down. Fritschi bindings combine state-of-the-art innovation with Swiss engineering to deliver the optimal ski touring binding.
Mountains are beautiful and scenic on their own, but what really animates them is people and partners and friendships. Having a partner when you're going backcountry skiing is not only a good idea for safety, but also for your sanity. It's fun to talk to people, it's fun to bounce ideas off them, and I think I've been really lucky in my career to have had a lot of great ski partners. So one of the most basic things with partners is just understanding where they're coming from. They don't have to be the best skier or anything like that, but you need to know if they have the basics. Have they taken an avalanche class? Do they have all of the skis, boots, poles, hat, gloves, goggles, money, drugs, food, all of that with them? And from there, it's a good idea to think about partners, especially ones that you haven't skied with a lot, as going out on a first date. You don't want to just blindly go out, regardless of how good the people are, or say they are, and ski the biggest, burliest, gnarliest thing on your first day out. Work into it with partners. Start out, ski something mellow, have a good time, get to know each other, see if you have similar interests, and especially, it's important to see if you have the same risk tolerance. It's always a little dangerous to go out with somebody that has a much higher risk tolerance than you. That's hard to do, but if they say things like, today is a good day to die, or we're living in the land of white death, those are key elements that you want to be watching out for. So a lot like having a quiver of skis, one for each different condition, I like to think of partners as having a quiver of partners. I spend a lot of time skiing with my wife, Polly, and I know Polly likes very safe, powder slopes. She likes to do a lot of mileage, a lot of vertical. She likes to go all day long. When I go out with, say, Noah Howell, that's going to be different. We might ski something that's a little bit more challenging, something that's a little bit more technical. Another partner that I had right from the start, which was kind of a partner and also a mentor, was Alex Lowe. He really is the guy that turned me on to backcountry skiing. I knew how to ski, but I didn't really understand what backcountry skiing was all about. I thought it was hugging trees, eating granola, growing a beard, a little soul patch, that type of stuff. And Alex turned me on to the idea that, no, with backcountry, you can go wherever you want. You can rappel over a cliff. Nobody's telling you not to ski this or that or the other thing. Having that same sort of understanding and vocabulary with your partner is something that can be developed over time, but also it can be something that you just naturally have in you. Can't always have the same skiing or physical ability as your partner. It's actually very rare that two people are ideally matched. A lot of times when I go out with people, they may be slower, they may be faster, and as a partner, you have to kind of adapt to that. So it's not the actual skiing ability or the physical ability that's the important part with partners. It's the ability to really be a team player and think about the big picture. Okay, we're coming up here. This group's been waiting. I need to have a fast transition. I need to say, you know, do this or that or the other thing, or how can I help out this whole group go together? One way to find good partners is to be a good partner yourself. And to be a good partner, in my book, means that you show up on time. 8 o'clock means 7:59 and 59 seconds. Otherwise, you're late. To show up organized. You want to have all your gear. This is hopefully not the first time you've been backcountry skiing. All your gear set up, ready to go. So you're not wasting a lot of time at the trailhead. Another part of being a good partner is not having a hidden agenda. You know, if you show up and everybody's planning on a big day and it's great conditions, and all of a sudden somebody goes, oh, by the way, I have to be out of here by 2 o'clock. You're put in a position where maybe it's dangerous conditions and you're allowing a friend to go out on their own, which is not so great. So no hidden agendas, show up on time, have all your gear organized, contribute to the conversation. All of those things are some of the most important parts of partnerships. Unfortunately, there's not really a Tinder. You can't just look left, right, left, right, left, right to find the ideal ski partner. The way that I have personally found my favorite ski partners was to remain active in the sport. Show up, go skiing, go to the trailheads, go to fundraisers, go to parties, talk to other skiers, be willing to meet other people, be willing to go out with other people, partake in the sport. You have to be part of the community, and that's where you really find your great partners.
When you're walking and hiking on back roads and streets, make sure the socks you're wearing